Hey people, I made another modification. I've evolved the design of my camera mount. And what I have here is a Schuberth C2. I'm sure you've seen my older videos. And before, I used to mount my camera here with Velcro. And I used to tape Velcro here and mount it to the front of my windshield. But what I've done now is I've changed the approach, and instead of that, what I did was I had cut out some of the foam here, and I cut it out in such a way that I didn't take off too much material. I took out just a little here. Before, my camera was sitting like this, and I could see right through it right here like that. And then now what I have is I have it mounted so that it slips perfectly into this slot. Whoops. Let's try this here. Let's try this one more time. See if I can get it in. Oh yeah, okay. So it mounts in here like this. And it's actually really nice because now I have very little that gets in my way, and I have a large periphery field of vision, and also it doesn't touch my nose, and it's at the right angle too, because when I'm leaning forward, I'm riding like this. And also now I can open close my shield without having to move the camera up, and there's very little obstruction in front of me. And when I'm riding like this, I don't have to look down to see my instrument cluster. I can still see my speedometer and my cluster with no problems. Now you must be wondering what this is, and what this is it's just a piece of tape. And what I did was there's a little tab, a little stud here, a piece of something circular. And so when I have my thick gloves on my hands, this goes right over the video button. So when I hit this, it turns on. Usually there's a row of buttons here, and I pushed the wrong button, and I'm not sure which one I pushed. So this thing helps me turn on the camera and put it in video mode. And right here, I know the button for starting is here. And if you notice, I've taped all the buttons on top, because what I don't like is mirrored surface. When the light reflects on the mirrored surface, it goes in my eye and it's a distraction. So that's what I have it now. And now I have it so that I just turn it off whenever I want. I mean, I just turn it off. I set it so that it turns off within a minute, and if I want to shoot, then I hit that button. So it's really nice. I just hit this right here, and then this, I just hit this, and yeah. So right here you see this little stud. I don't know if you can, yeah. It just flops around. And the other thing too is I have it set this way, and you know, the question might be, well, why didn't you put the stud right here in the middle so that the stud, when flipped the other way, would hit the off button? And the reason is because when I put this in my pocket, I don't want the stud to hit the on button. When I put it in my pocket, I put it in this direction, so right now it's pushing nothing, and it just doesn't accidentally trip my camera. And I've had it happen before where I had a pen right along here, and the pen clip just kept turning the camera on and recording, and when I was ready to use the camera, it totally drained it. So yeah, so that's the neat thing about this thing. I really like it. It's good stuff. So it goes like that, and then it slips right in, and it's sturdy. It just doesn't fall out. I mean, I made it just the right amount of compression so that it just, you know, you shake it and the camera's not going to come out, but it has just the right amount of flex so that it holds it in place. And not too much foam has been taken out, just a little. I know this is an extreme modification, but oh well. It's better. I think it's way better like this. And I can still managed to fit a filter on this, put it on here. So I can still put a polarizer or whatever, some filter. That's it. Oh, and a big plus of this for me is I can now bring the visor all the way down, the inner visor, so it doesn't, it completely clears. It's really nice. I like it a lot. Yeah.